Hello, my name is Abraham Ding, and I'm originally from South Sudan. I came from a large family, one of 49 siblings, because my dad has multiple wives, a common practice of polygamy in our culture. When I was around 7 or 8, I started grappling with a deep question about my eternity. So I asked my dad, what should I do for my sin to be washed away? So my dad, because he didn't know, he directed me to the priest because we were going to the Catholic Church by then. And so the priest told me that, hey, you don't have to worry because your family is enrolled in baptism classes. And in few months, you will be baptized and your sin will be washed away as a result of baptism. I waited with anticipation for that day. And eventually, that day came, and my entire family were baptized. And everybody was celebrating as we returned back home. But I was not at peace because I asked my dad again, what about the sin I will commit after baptism? How would they be washed away? And again, my dad referred me back to the priest, who in turn told me that I need to come every Sunday to confess so that my sin can be forgiven. That answer did not settle with me well, and I was still left unsure with how I will be free from my sin. Fast forward 10 years later, I attended a VBS camp with Pastor Alfred Musad. After Pastor Alfred explained that Jesus not only died for me, but that he will forgive all my sin, my past, my present, and my future, and he will remember them no more, as it is mentioned in Micah 7:18-20. I remember that day as just yesterday. It was April 19, 1991, that when God saved my life and gave me the assurance of salvation. And from that day, my life was never the same. And I understood then that salvation is not by ritual or human effort, but it's about placing my faith and trust in God and the work He did on the cross. Before I met Christ, I was known as a troublemaker. Either I cause problem with somebody in my family, or I get in a fight with somebody in my family, or our neighbors. And they were complaining about me every single day. But those 5 days I spent in VBS camp, something in my life changed. And for the first time, I experienced the peace of God that surpasses all understanding. So when I returned home, the entire first week back home passed with no complaint from my family, not from the neighbors. My uncle, noticing that, he asked me, are you okay? I told him, yes, uncle, I'm fine. Second week passed, no complaint from the family or from our neighbors. And he literally took me to a doctor. And that when I explained to him that, uncle, I am fine and Christ has changed my life. I'm a new person in Christ. And instead of my family rejoicing because of this good news, the first question was, does that mean you're going to be a pastor and you're going to have only one wife? I didn't know any better. So my reply to them was, if that's what the Bible says, yes, that's what I am going to do. So since then, my life has been different. Jesus Christ has given me a new purpose, has given me a new life, and a new direction for eternity.